Hey, what's up? Hello, y'all. It's your girl, Evolving Goddess here. So I'm here to come through with the video for the Leo team. All right. So I know a few Leos. Got nothing but love for y'all. Okay. So let's go ahead and just go over the announcements, and we'll jump right into the reading. So I first want to thank you guys for coming to my channel. Thank you guys for your support. While you're here, please like and subscribe to my channel. And in addition, come check your girl out. I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Instant Go at Evolving Goddess 444. You guys, the intention is set here that you will be able to walk away with something resonating for you in this reading. However, these are general readings, so if it does not all apply to you, please only take what does apply to you and don't force it, okay? You can always book a personal reading with me. My information is listed in my bio. And let's see, I think that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I know you guys like to see a little bit of shuffling. The five of wands kind of flipped over or flipped over. I know you guys like to see a little bit of shuffling on camera, so I'll go ahead and do that. I did already shuffle the deck though, just to kind of save time. Y'all know I'm new to YouTube, so my videos already be super long. All right, so this is for Leo spirit. What does Leo need to know? What messages do they need to hear? What encouragement? What guidance? All right, so the Hierophant and the Page of Swords kind of came up, right? So the Page of Swords talks about communication. Maybe somebody's watching you. Maybe you're watching somebody. And also kind of just being fearless, right? The Page of Swords is a page, so sometimes he acts before he thinks, which can be good or bad, just it kind of depends. But and the Hierophant talks about, learning, right? A teacher, spiritual. So maybe kind of needing to get a little bit more information before you proceed on to the next step, possibly. But we'll see. We'll see what comes out. All right, so 3 of Wands. So for my Leo team, January 27th through January 31st, 2019, Spirit, what is it that they need to hear? What messages? What guidance? What empowerment? How can we spread the love to the Leos? All right, y'all. Bottom of the deck is the 4 of Wands. Some of y'all might be getting married. So that's if you're associated with Twin Flame, that is the 1111 card. So it could also be like solid foundations though that have been built. Okay. Um, the 2 of Swords, King of Rods, and the 5 of Cups. Okay. All right, you guys. So definitely feeling like maybe there's a little bit of energy where there's some stagnation, right? Needing to make a decision, but don't know how to make the decision. Don't know how to move forward. Um, the King of Rods is looking at this 2 of Swords like, we need to get going. We need to make a decision. The King of Rods, he is a fire sign, right? In addition, he's a charmer. He's an entrepreneur. He has a lot of passion. Um, a lot of people are fans of the King of Rods, okay? So maybe there's a little bit of confusion on how to get to be like the King of Rods, okay? And maybe you're needing to get out of the current energy so you can move forward. So maybe kind of taking leadership, taking control, passion, using like actually moving for acting on the passion that you have inside of you, right? Because with the 5 of Cups, I feel like um, the fives always represent change, right? So there's maybe something going on that kind of has you stuck, and you don't know how to move forward. But there's a need to kind of build a solid foundation and then take action. The King of Rock, he takes action. The 5 of Cups just talks about focusing on the past, maybe. So maybe that's the reason why you're stuck. You don't know how to move forward because you're stuck in the past energy. But with the 5 of Cups, he has 2 cups behind him. So like I said, fives always represent change. So it's a matter of kind of like, changing your perspective. You have maybe been working on yourself, working on something, right? And now you're at a stage of, how do I move forward? What's the next step? Okay. Um, let's get clarifiers. Yeah. The world card. So the world card is clarifying the Two of Swords. So this is a cycle that is trying to complete for you guys. And with a completion comes a brand new beginning. So maybe people could be, focusing too much, focusing on the past and not allowing the new to come in. The Hangman clarifies the King of Rods. So yeah, guys, I feel like there's definitely a lot of standstill. So even the Hangman talks about, looking at things from a different perspective, okay? So right now, maybe you don't have all the answers. So now is the time to kind of take a step back so that you can, when you do take action, you're doing it from a solid foundation, okay? The Hangman, like he kind of, his head is in the cloud. So it's like he can't really see clearly. Like he can't make a decision right now. There's a need to kind of step back, look at the full picture, look at it from a different perspective so that you are able to step into that King of Rods energy and take action and move forward, right? Because the King of Rods, he has a lot of passion and he's a go-getter. He's going to get what he wants, but in order for it to be successful, you have to have a solid foundation, okay? Um, so maybe just kind of looking at how far you've gone, looking at how far you've come, okay? Yeah, you guys. The Five of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Cups. So it's like, you are definitely in your head a lot, and there's definitely a need to get out of this Five of Cup energy because there is a new opportunity. The cycle is trying to close. Whatever cycle that you're in right now is definitely trying to close up, and something new is coming towards you. So even in this picture, right, the castle is just right ahead. Okay, and castle is prosperity, castle is abundance, castle is happiness, and the Two of Cups is behind them. Two of Cups is union. It's, either being in union with somebody, right? Maybe for marriage, okay, or it's just being union with yourself, being whole. So definitely there's a need to kind of take your head out of the clouds a little bit, right? And really kind of analyze the situation that you're currently in. What lessons have you learned? Kind of look at it from a different perspective, not to sit in the current energy that you're in so that you can move forward. Because the King of Raja, he takes action. But in order for you to be able to take action, you have to be able to, I feel like, make a decision, see things clearly, right? And that's what the Hangman represents, being able to see things from a higher perspective, right? The Five of Cups is like, I'm so stuck in this current energy. It's like one way is the only way, but it's not because there's two cups behind them, okay? So definitely, guys, um, try to change your perspective, try to change your energy. There's always a way. Even when you think there's no way, there's always a way, okay? But there needs to be a solid foundation, right? We definitely cannot proceed forward in an illusion, in a fantasy. So yeah, let's go ahead. 8 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and get a oracle card for you guys. Yeah, and right away, I feel like right away I was drawn to, yeah, the lion and the eagle. And the eagle, they're a power player. Even the lion is a power player. He's the king of the jungle, and the eagle flies high. He sees things from a higher perspective. He is focused. He doesn't stay on a small situation and let that impact him. you know. So whether this be you going through a difficult time right now, really try to look at it from a different perspective. What have you learned? What has it taught you? Have you grown? Because that's what life lessons are all about. Closing out cycles, starting brand new, to be a better person, basically. Um, Yeah, let's see what we have, please. Spirit, what do we have for our Leos? January 27th through January 31st. One card, please, for Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be victory, guys. Um, you know, the Four of Wands, it talks about foundation, but it also has like the flowers on there, like celebration, victory. But there's definitely a need to kind of look at something differently so that you can make a decision, right? Because yellow always talks about enlightenment. I love yellow because yellow is like being enlightened, right? When you're enlightened, when you're educated, when you're, and I'm not talking about college or nothing like that, but I'm just talking about being able to see things from a different perspective to give you insight on the total picture so that you can move forward, right? So fork in the road, and it's 13, which equals 4, right? So let's go ahead and see what we have. It came up reversed. So it says indecision is extremely frustrating and will lead to anxiety, loss, and confusion. At this juncture, you can't remain in place without losing your way altogether. Avoid the tendency to let others choose for you, which amounts to subtle refusal to take responsibility. Don't give your power away, not even to this oracle. By not making a choice, you are making a choice for which you must be accountable. If that choice leads to undesirable circumstances, take heart. Spirit never tires of giving you second chances. You can always start again once you've learned this valuable lesson. You guys definitely looking at it from a different perspective, okay? Um, Making a decision so that you can move forward. However that applies, y'all. But anyways, that's what I have for y'all. Y'all know I got nothing but love for y'all. Like and subscribe to my channel, guys. And y'all know, talk to me. I talk back, y'all.